Hello everybody, it's Cam. Welcome. Usually I yell, "What's going on, King Squad?" Today's a different video. We are going to be painting. Something I've recently started doing. I'd like to preface this video with letting you know that I can't paint. I don't know how to paint. I don't know how to do it. I never took it in school. You either had to take drama or art in school, and fucking obviously I took drama. So I've never painted in my life until a couple weeks ago. My wife and we decided to paint. And honestly, it was fun. I really enjoyed myself. And now I've started to do paint night over on my Twitch. Go follow it. Every Friday we do paint night, and I thought it'd be fun to actually do a painting for a video because listen, I have to keep doing stuff that's good for my mental health and my emotional stability, or I will literally quit YouTube. You will get no videos. My mental, just keep. You don't have to keep watching the videos, but this is what I feel like doing. More stuff like this, and I think it's just it's a lot more calming, less stressful if I do stuff like this. Stuff that I feel like doing, and today I feel like painting, and I would also like to let you guys know that it'd be awesome if you guys painted as well with me, and at the end you guys watch this video, or you can don't be like, oh, I'm gonna do what painting he does, because then we're all gonna end up with the same shitty painting. What we're doing today is what I do on the paint night. We're gonna follow a theme, and we're all gonna paint a different picture, and I think it's really cool to see how different people envision different emotions, and I think it'll be cool. So once again, you don't have to. You can just sit back, relax, watch this video, play it in the background while you're having sex. I don't care. I have one AirPod in right now. Not to flex on you, but I can't do this in silence. I'm playing Minecraft music right now in my ear. Now I can't play that for you guys because I'll get copyrighted, but I will be able to play you guys some great non-copyrighted chill music while we all sit back, relax, and paint. You're probably wondering, Cam, what's the theme today? What's the theme? What emotion are we doing? Today we are doing heartbreak. No! Heartbreak for our first one. I thought what would be a good one to do? On my first paint night stream we did love. Today we're gonna do heartbreak, which is pretty much the opposite of love, but love usually has heartbreak in it, so we're doing heartbreak. This could be in any way, shape, or form. I don't know 100% what I'm gonna paint. I'm just gonna start doing it to let you guys know where my painting standard is at. This was the first painting I ever did, and then last week I did this on paint night. This is love, the theme of love. So that's where my painting's at. So please don't judge me. If you judge me, I will find you. I'll call your mother. I'm a beginner, as they say. A 4-year-old could probably paint better than me. So let's just chill. Let's paint together. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Could be an hour, could be 20 minutes, could be 3 minutes. Video's over. So let's get going on our heartbreak themed art. All right, here we go. So when I think heartbreak, I think at first, there's love, right? So I think we should start with that. I'm thinking some brighter colors, like a light pink, like a light blue, you know, happier colors. I know blue can be sad, but I think softer colors kind of show love and happiness. So we're gonna start with I wanna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do already, all right? You guys can see I'm not a great painter. What's the word? What's that word? What's the word where it's like abstract? I'm an abstract painter, cause that's my excuse, cause it's not very good. I wanna create something that's like shows heartbreak, but isn't like a heartbreaking, you know? Something to do with love, happiness, but you can see where it breaks off. You can see where it turns dark. Some like happier, lovey parts in like the 2nd fifths and 4th fifths, I don't know if that's the technical term, of the canvas. And then in the middle, darkness. And on the outsides, darkness creeps in as well. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do. So I'm gonna do it. I'll try my best to do it. I don't know how well it's gonna go. But I'm using acrylic paint. For the paint nerds out there, I'm using Marte. 36 different colors here. Okay, I have everything in here, by the way. I wanted to show you. I have all the different I don't know what this does. The painting things. I don't know what do these do? I don't know what they do, but I probably won't use them. Then I have like a million, whoops. I have like a million different brushes that I'm gonna use. I mean, I don't know which ones do what, but I mean, the thinner ones I assume you paint for lines, and the thicker ones you paint for not lines. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I put my pink paint here. I'm gonna do like a certain, well, I haven't used this color before. Very cool. All right, folks, we're about to take our first stroke. Pray for me. First stroke is the most important stroke, is what I've always said before bed when I do a specific thing. Here we go, folks. We are getting it. We are doing it. We are painting. I think just like, I love this color of pink, by the way. It's just such a nice color of pink. I know right now it might be a little bit difficult to see the pink. I think you can see it. I think you can see it. This is a lighter pink, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to see. And also, I made the lighting. I'm trying out different things with lighting, so stay with me. I might try to do a bit of a brighter lighting eventually, but right now I like the mood of this like pink, purple aesthetic. So right now, hopefully this is okay. Hopefully you guys can see the painting pretty well. Just some soft strokes right now. I love the way it feels when you paint. I love the way it feels in the brush, the way it feels when the brush hits the canvas. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first to ever say this, and I'm not. It's probably why people paint, but it's very soothing and calm. You know what I mean? As the brush is like flicking with the paint on the canvas, it feels really nice, and like it just brings me a sense of relaxation and kind of safeness. I don't know which camera to look at that one. Like safeness, safety. Safeness isn't a word, I don't think. It's like a sense of safety and comfortability that nothing else gives me. Everything else in my life is stressful. This is like no stress. So it feels really nice. One thing I noticed when I did my first painting was I painted not enough. Like I painted all the paint where I wanted to paint, but I don't think I painted over the paint enough, like added enough layer so that it was a little bit see-through, which I didn't mind, but I think I have to do a little bit better at painting on top of the paint with the same color so that it's like not see-through, you know what I mean? I kind of like the see-through vibe, but like not too much. Especially when it's like a lighter paint color like this. I do want to paint this whole thing kind of pink, but not this specific, not just this color of pink. So how's everyone doing? Me, personally, not great. I've been better. I think that's why I'm painting. I've never painted before in my life. I'm at the point where like, hey, we'll just try anything. We'll just try whatever. We'll just go for it. Is this straight? I think you guys sense it too. Oh, like, yeah, he's painting. Oh yeah, he's about at his limit. But it is really nice. It is really calming. I think it's really sweet and nice. I feel like mental health is it's a war. She's a war. You might lose a bunch of battles in a row, but that does not mean you lost the war. They hit me with that 1-2 punch. Bam, anxiety. Bam, fear of failure. Bam, impending doom. And then I come back with a bam, paint night. Bam, writing poetry. And mental health is like, whoa, I didn't know he had that in him. Scouts didn't mention that. So here I am painting. And I really do like it. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I really like it. So this whole line's gonna be pink. Maybe I'll become like a world famous artist. Who knows? They'll see my art and they'll go, wow, he's a genius. What do you think it means, his art? Maybe in like 1,000 years, they'll find my art and they'll go, I wonder what this meant. And they'll do studies on it in school. And in reality, I was just bad at painting. Do you think that happened with anybody? I don't know many famous painters. I know Van Gogh, the guy with only one ball, right? Only one ball, that's it. But do you think any famous painters were like just kind of shitting it, just kind of doing whatever, and then someone was like, wow, this really is, I guess art is subjective, right? Who knows what's great, especially, well, I think any art form is kind of subjective, but to an extent, like you can notice when someone is visibly not that great at whatever art form they're doing, but I think if someone's expressing themselves in the way that they want to, and if they're enjoying themselves with the art that they create, then it's whatever, bro. I think art really should only matter to the person who's making it. A lot of people judge other people for their art, especially in art forms like music. And I guess that makes sense. Music's like a multi-billion-dollar thing. Obviously there's gonna be critics. Obviously there's like an economic structure that people follow to critique art. But in the end, I think what matters most is that the person who creates the art is pleased and fulfilled with their art. And if they're not, that's okay. I think it's like kind of a creative journey when you try different art forms. It's like when I started making music, like I'm not always satisfied, but it's always like fun and helpful. Makes me feel nice. And especially in today's age, art is like the #1 form of, like, I think job creation. Like our generation, so many ways that you can make money and make a living off art, which is really cool. You know, like YouTube, people do art on YouTube. There's different art forms on YouTube, right? So anyway, my point is art is really cool. Not everyone's gonna love your art, but I think what matters most as an artist, no matter what art form you're doing, is that you are feeling fulfilled by it and that you enjoy what you're doing. So I painted this line. I'm very pleased with this line actually. Like, it's not perfect. I'm not trying to paint like a perfect line, but I am pleased with what I've created. That's one hell of a line, if I've ever seen one. Genius line, honestly. Next, we're using the magenta. It's gonna kind of mix in a little bit with the other color. I do love this color too. It's very nice. Very pretty color. I just love the way, I know I said this before, the way the paintbrush strokes on the canvas is it's just so good. Why is it so good? It makes me feel like I'm good at painting, you know? I know I'm not. And I know, like, I'm not doing all the right techniques or anything, but it feels nice painting on it. It's like a feeling, why did I go 24 years not doing this? It feels so nice when I'm getting emotional. It feels so good. My wrists do be hurting a tiny bit. I'll admit it. The more I paint, the better my wrists will become. And it's because you think, Cam, all those years as a teenage boy, single, wouldn't your wrist be well allocated to, is that the right word? Shouldn't your wrist have more stamina, is what some people may be asking. My answer is yes. My left wrist. My left wrist has incredible stamina. Unfortunately, I am right-handed most of the time, except for one specific thing. I'm gonna paint it a bit darker now, you know. Like I said earlier, I want to paint over the original paint that I painted. It's really cool how you can discover new hobbies so deep into your life. I know I'm not ancient, but like I'm 24, and then I thought I like music's my #1 hobby, which is like, it's also my job pretty much as well. And I guess painting is a hobby now for me, but if I'm making a YouTube video about it, now it's becoming sort of my job. Well, the job isn't painting, the job is making YouTube videos. It's cool how you can find new hobbies so deep into your life. Like, I think it's cool if you're like someone's 70 years old and they just start like playing the piano. And they could like love it so much. It's so cool. And there's like a million hobbies. There's like a million hobbies you can do. I think that's really sick. I think hobbies are really important in life. I mean, they're what kind of take your brain away from life, which is crazy for everyone. I mean, people have different kinds of crazy. Some people are lucky. I'm very lucky to be even able to, some people aren't lucky enough in life to just like have a hobby. They have to deal with a million other things. But I'm lucky enough to be able to find new hobbies, and I think if people are lucky enough to be able to find new hobbies, you should try so many different things, because you never know what's gonna make you like really happy or gonna help you out in life. Like, I never thought painting would be like something I would like really enjoy doing, but I do. And it's like, a lot of times I'll make videos and I'm like stressed out about, are people gonna love it? Are people gonna enjoy it? How many people are gonna watch? Because it's like my job. It's my job. But right now I'm like, I'm just enjoying this. And I would be fucking with this if I was alone, but I'm not, which is cool. Happy you can join me, but like, I don't care. It's like nice. Just gonna add a little bit more color. I'm gonna add a little bit more of an integration into the other. I really like how it looks so far. I know it looks like 2 lines, and that's what it is, but I like it so far. I do. I'm actually gonna do, I think I've decided as I'm painting, it's gonna do the same on each side. It's gonna be the same thing on each side. So, and it's gonna meet in the middle, and in the middle is gonna be heartbreak. So it's gonna be sort of, this line now is gonna be darker. I think I'm gonna actually just paint the other side right now so I can use all the paint at once. I have a general idea of what I wanna do now. I had a general idea before. I have a less general idea now. What's more focused than general? I have a more succinct, can we check if that's the right use of the word? More succinct idea of what I want to do right now. I actually just want to put this a little bit more my way. Hopefully that's okay. This Minecraft music is hitting. I know you're not listening, but I'm sure I found great music for you to listen to. But the Minecraft music, bro, I wish I could play it. I wish I could play it. I am very pleased with the energy we are creating in the studio today. Even the paint smells good. I know that's not good. I know that should not be a thing, but the paint smells good. I know smelling paint is not up there on the best things to do, but I'm not like smelling the paint, like I don't break out the paint just to smell it, but a good bonus is that the paint smells good, you know? Have they come out with scented paint? There's no way. Like if you're painting an orange color, does it smell like oranges? I don't think technology's come that far. Maybe it will one day. $1 million idea. Smelly paint. Smells like the color that you're, oh, imagine blood red. Ah! I like how it looks so far though. I know it's, once again, I know it's lines, but I like how the lines look, you know? It's a good looking line. Now we do the other pink line like we did on the other side. I love this color of pink. It's like a pig, like the color of pigs. And pigs are so cute. I don't know why this specific color of pink feels so good coming off my brush. Do different colors have different feels of paint? That's a question for all the painters. I honestly, it's a genuine question. It might be stupid. Do some colors feel different when you paint them with your brush? This one feels a bit different than the magenta. I've also used the same brush the whole time. I don't know if that's like a painting thing. I just keep washing it off, but trying to figure out what color I want to do for the outside ones. Because my idea was a tiny bit darker, but not too dark, and then into the lighter, happier colors, and then as you grow to the middle, darkness. But still with a bit of love, because heartbreak, there's still love there. It's just broken love. Heartbreak can also doesn't mean love, by the way, but the way I'm envisioning it is love. You can get heartbreak over a million things. Isn't that great? But I don't know if like a purple would be nice on the outside here, some type of purple. Or I think maybe the purple would be nice right here, moving into like a darker blue and then into a black. I'm not sure right now. I'm not 100% sure. I think maybe a violet would be nice right here, a violet right there. But on the outside, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe a light purple. I know that's not dark. Or maybe a blue, but not like a dark blue, like a good blue. This color is ultramarine blue. I think this could be a good color. I don't know though. But I think I like the idea of making this blue. I'm just gonna vibe with it. I think I like blue. Because blue can be a happy color, blue can be a sad color. That's why I think on the outside, what I'm envisioning is love this is the journey of love, and then it becomes evident that heartbreak's gonna happen, and then the middle, heartbreak. So at the start, I wanna give like something that can mean love, but also something that can mean heartbreak, because when love starts out, it's inevitable that it's gonna lead to heartbreak, but also it might not be inevitable. You can look at the color and think, wow, that's a good color to start off with. Love is good, love is thriving, but you can also think, hey, blue. Blue is synonymous with sadness. So obviously, why would it start with blue? So it's doomed from the start. You can go, so I think blue is the perfect color for this. Here we go, folks. We're going for it. We're going for it. Oh, I like the way this feels on the brush too. Oh, this feels nice on the brush. Why do some feel so nice on my brush? I don't get it. Is it just in my head? It might still also just be in my head. Also, how's my paint stroke game? Do I got good stroke game for once in my life? Once again, I've never painted in my life, so please bear that in mind. I got a lot of mileage out of that first stroke. You definitely notice more that when you paint on the darker colors, I know this isn't like dark, but the more you paint on it, the less white shows through. That's like obvious, I don't even know why I'm saying that, but it's just like, more apparent as I'm actually doing the strokes. Now I don't want to blend the blue and the red too much because they kind of clash a little bit. I just want to blend them a little bit, you know, not as much as I did the pink. Maybe it would be smarter to go to a smaller brush, but you know what? I'm doing this whole thing with one brush. Has anyone ever done that? Painted one thing with one brush the whole time? I do like the way that looks though. Oh, I crossed over a little bit too much there. I like the way that blue looks though. I'm gonna do it the same on the other side now. Oh, I did not do, this is not as straight as I thought. The red line is a bit curved over there, but that's okay. I think the beauty about my painting is that it's not perfect. I really like this color of blue though. I think there's so much depth to it, you know? You can for sure look at it and feel happy. Bright, it's kind of like the sky, maybe a bit darker than a blue sky, but I think it's a great blue, but you can also just definitely get some pain, some sadness out of this color. What a great color. So many layers to just one color. Blend it a tiny bit with the other red, like I did on the other side. Well, I think it's great so far. Honestly, I'm not gonna make the line. I'm gonna make the lines a little bit different now. I mean, they're gonna be the same essentially. It's honestly been really nice. It's been probably like, I don't know, like 50 minutes, 45 minutes. I know you're like, Cam, you've done that, and you just did only that in 45 minutes. Yes, I did only do that in 45 minutes, but whatever. All right, here's where we get into the purple. It's gonna be like a lavender. Is this what lavender is? This is labeled as light purple, which, I mean lavender. Lavender? I hardly know her. Here's hoping I don't screw this up, and hopefully my vision comes to life. My arm do be hurting a little bit. My arm and my wrist, but that's okay. We fight through the pain. You know what I wanna watch right now? Lord of the Rings. I don't know why I got, you know, do you ever get in a mood to watch something like so specifically, like it's such a specific mood that you need to watch? All the time that happens is just like specific things. Like I'll get in the mood to watch like Princess Mononoke, or I'll get in the mood to watch, sometimes I'll be in such a mood to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, which is so good by the way. And then Lord of the Rings, like a couple times a year, and Star Wars. I had such a hankering to watch Star Wars the last couple weeks, and I did, I watched them all. For all my Star Wars nerds out there, here's my favorite movie from each of the trilogies. Original trilogy, Empire Strikes Back, gotta be. Second trilogy, the prequels, Revenge of the Sith, gotta be. Revenge of the Sith, it's clearly the best one. And then controversial opinion, The Last Jedi. I mean, it's the most beautiful film. There's plot holes, tiny plot holes, but gorgeous film. And the way Rey and Kylo Ren's relationship happened there, it's the best one. The newest trilogy probably visually incredible in most, especially Last Jedi, but this is just a random Star Wars rant. But the original trilogy is still the best trilogy. I think Revenge of the Sith is actually the best Star Wars film ever. I don't know if that's controversial, but that's so random. Let's move on with the pink. I love the way the purple and this pink blend together. It's like a seamless blend between two colors that are like a lighter version of what their colors are. Although this purple is a bit darker than the pink is light. I honestly love the painting so far. I like the one I did on my paint stream, but I actually like this one a bit more. I'm liking this so far. It's a bunch of stripes. Sure. Is it a bunch of stripes? To the naked eye, to the uncultured, the uneducated, a bunch of stripes. Me, I see a story formulating. I think this one's a tiny bit thicker than the other one, so I'm just gonna make the other one like a tiny bit wider. I think that's better. All right, I'm doing purple now, which is like a darker purple. Yo, they heard my painting was too fire. Slightly thinner brush, cause I'm gonna paint thinner lines. So this lighter purple is literally just turning into a slightly darker purple, which is meant to show heartbreak. Doesn't have to happen instantly. It's not like a sudden, oh, everything's great. Sometimes it can be a slow burn, you know? So I make sure it's kind of straight. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I just want to make sure it's kind of straight. My arm and wrist, I've not known pain like this. I feel like this brush is a bit rougher than the other one. It's like harder. Maybe I left paint on it last time. Feels like it's a bit harder, you know what I mean? But that's okay, maybe it adds a little flair, you know? Yeah, the paint doesn't spread as well with this brush, but it's a bit of a different flavor, you know. A little bit rough around the edges, and you know what? It goes well with the story I'm trying to tell. The darker colors come in, the darker feelings come in. It's not gonna be as easy breezy, you know, as the lighter colors, as the good emotions. Things are getting tough, things are getting rigid, things are getting rugged. I do like the way it blends with the other purple, I do. I was a bit worried they'd be too similar, you know, look like one big color, but I think they're a little bit different. They're enough different from each other. It's more, I want it to be like more a feeling fading into a similar feeling, but a darker feeling, you know. I once again made this a little too wide. I'm gonna have to make the other one a bit wider as well. Hey, I'm not perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. Still one of my first times painting. I'm pretty sure I'll never be perfect at it. Pretty sure I'll never be good at it. Now in the middle, I want darkness, black, but I want a sliver, and I mean a sliver of brightness before the black comes in. And I mean a sliver, just like one stroke of a very tiny piece of, I think yellow maybe, just a yellow to kind of make it pop in the middle, and then black straight down the middle. So I'm gonna do the yellow now. All right, the yellow I'm using is lemon yellow. Lemon yellow, who doesn't love a little bit of lemon? And this is how small the brush is. It's very, I don't know if you can see, I'll try to zoom it in. Very small. It's been such a journey, it's been so nice. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. It's very not straight. I don't have very still hands. I have to work on that, but a little wider than I wanted with the yellow. I don't know how to control these small brushes. This shit goes everywhere. Maybe I should just like go like flat like this. Oh, this is actually way easier. I did make it a little too wide though. I made it too wide. I made it too wide. It's supposed to be way smaller than this. Painting's no joke out here, bruh. How are people so still? How are people so good at painting? How do people stay so still and paint like the most intricate small lines with a paintbrush? How do you do that? That's insane to me. Oh, whoa, whoa. That other paint was not dry yet. That other paint was not dry yet, and I got some on the tip of my... Oh, shit. It's gonna be a stylistic choice for either side. Like I meant to do it. Like I meant to do it. Once again, the yellow's too thin on the left side, so I have to make it a bit thicker. Just a little tiny bit thicker. Once again, which is fine. Now, last but not least, is the black down the middle. I'm going back to the bigger brush for this one. Oh yeah, that feels nice. The black feels real nice. Because black is ultimate heartbreak, ultimate darkness. You know, you thought you were able in the end with the yellow strokes. The yellow strokes are saying you thought you could save it at the end. You thought there was a little bit of love that could break through and stop the pattern, stop the journey that you're on, the journey to heartbreak. For one split second that maybe you could save this and you can save yourself from all the pain. But nope! You know what, I can actually paint over the yellow lines a little bit so that I can make the yellow lines as thin as I wanted them to be in the first place. So that's a good thing. Black feels so good off the brush. Oh, I did a little bit too much. That's okay. Once again, not perfect strokes. Of course not! I'm not perfect! I also do want to do this, something that I've been wanting to do. You guys think, Cam, whoa, 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 what are you doing here? Cam, what is all this about? What's all this about? This was something I did not tell you guys about. The X over it, just to put the final nail in the coffin that this is heartbreak. I just had to make the bottom right one a bit thicker, and then we're gonna be literally done. I like it. I really do like it. It doesn't fit perfectly. It's not the most symmetrical beauty ever created. I'm gonna add one more thing, and then I'm literally done. And then I'm done. I swear, on my mama, I'll be done. Happy, sad face. And now, I am officially done. Take one final look at it, one good look at it. That is it. I guess I'll briefly tell you my thought process, though I did tell you the whole time. So heartbreak, you know, at the start, the blue, that's symbolizing blue can be a good color. It's a bright kind of brightish, happier color sometimes. Depends. The sky's nice, the ocean's nice. But then blue is also symbolism for sadness. The start, you think, oh, happiness, love, this is great. It can be very happy, but also it can be doomed. It can be sad from the start. But depends how you look at it. Then things start to move nicely. Beautiful type of red, kind of reminds you of love, genuine, just falling in love. The light pink is just absolute infatuation. You can't believe it, a rosy pink. It's just like, ah, my heart is bursting. Then the purple. Purple's nice as well. A light purple especially can symbolize love in a lot of ways, but also it can be a turn into sadness, turn into violet, you know, and violets are, I think, a sad flower. I don't think, and then you turn into the darker purple, the actual violet. It's dark. Things are getting darker. This definitely isn't a happy color. Even though it's purple, purple can be happy, but it's getting darker. Your heart is starting to break. You feel that heartbreak is truly, truly coming. But then you get a bit of hope. I love this person. This is incredible. I don't have anything to worry about. We can save this. My heart, it won't break. It won't break at all. That's why that burst of yellow. So there's that spurt of happiness, the spurt of hope, the spurt of love. But in the end, bam, heartbreak, black. My other camera died, so I can only use that one right now. Then the X through the middle. All this doesn't matter. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. It was heartbreak from the start. It was doomed from the start. Cross it all out. And then I just like the sad and the happy face, showing that love can be sad, love can be happy, and it can lead to heartbreak. So that's my story of my painting. I thought it was really nice today. I thought the vibes were great. Oh God, now that camera died. Okay, it's just my voice right now, but I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and painting with me today. If you didn't paint, that's fine, but if you just watched, that's cool. Give me some ideas on what you want, the emotions that you want me to paint in the future. Let me know if you actually liked it, if you liked the vibes. I had a lot of fun. It was really calming, really soothing. It would be just as nice doing it alone, but it was also really nice doing it with you guys. So this was nice. It was really cool. I love you guys. Go vegan. Have yourselves a really wonderful day. And if you did paint this, just go into the Discord that I have the links down below and post it in the hashtag #ArtDen section, and I'd love to see them all. You can also tweet at me, and then I'll try to post a bunch of them so that we can show our art off together and show how all of us painted heartbreak. So, and follow me on Twitch. We do paint nights every Friday night, so you can do that with us. So yeah, I'm sorry it's just my voice now, but I've been doing this for like 2 hours, so my cameras could not handle it. They almost made it to the end, but they didn't. Anyway, love you guys. Have an awesome day, and peace out. Love you. Mwah.
Fucked up, lose, I got a lot of dreams though. Scream so loud, never could be seen though. Get so lost, like my name is Nemo. When I dream, it can never be complete. Make these motherfuckers understand there'll never be another me. Hello, on me, what you wanna be? Yeah, the future me. All you gotta do is meet the demons in the middle. I got dreams, but I'ma play